So, on YouTube, you never know who's watching or, who will see something. But, and I don't know who needs to hear this. Dependency management was a solved problem in the 90s. Why are we having dependency management problems? Why? Why? We know how to solve this. It's easy. What are you doing? Binary trees, requirements files with version numbers. Problem solved. Completely solved. Creating new systems to do new virtual environments is not helpful. First of all, on a Unix system, you already have a virtual environment. You don't need other ones. You can build it into the OS. It's already there. You want to leverage it, make a virtual environment system, that's fine. Don't make another one with an alternate packaging system that doesn't work because of the problem of boundaries. The software industry doesn't know where things end and begin anymore. They have no idea. I'm playing around with this poetry garbage in Python and it's complete trash. Complete trash. Like, good Lord, what are you people doing? This is not hard enough for you to break it. Like, you have to spend man hours to break this. And it changes something system-wide. Okay, maybe, but I'm trying to work on a virtual env. Unbeknownst to me, it uses virtual envs. I'm like, oh, that works. So it corrupts all the virtual environments somehow. I'm like, could you not? I'm in a virtual environment. Like, could you just use that? Because that's all I need. I don't need you to double virtual environment or skip out of the environment, or I don't need that. That's not helpful, but it is harmful. So maybe don't do that. And it doesn't work. And I go like, all right, well, how do I install like a specific version of a package? Because their dependency management chain doesn't work. So it's telling me what's broken even. So presumably, since the information's on the screen, you could script that and fix it, because you could if you weren't stupid. Apparently, you're stupid. All I want to do is one simple downgrade of a package. I don't know if that will work because I don't know what the dependency chain looks like. And where did this come from? In the old days, this was resolved at compile time. It never left the developer's desk, ever. Ever. Now, the person left resolving dependency conflicts is the user. Well, that's not good. Maybe we could stop with all the fancy new languages that don't work and don't solve problems, but actually create more, and like force the developers to actually do the work they need to do to make sure their code works in concert with the other code that their other peers are writing. That would be great. That's how it used to work. Why have we moved away from this? What is going on? Dependency management is a simple thing it's a math problem, first of all. Why can't you just do the math? That would be handy. I can't even do the math. I can solve it without the math because I actually know how it works. But like, this is not hard. Why do we have all these different systems to do dependency management? It's not even hard. Literally a binary tree. No, really easy to resolve. And with virtual environments, why are you ever running into a problem to begin with? What ridiculous levels of complexity must you be doing between the time you're writing your code and code distribution, right, or release, that cause these intermediate problems with systems, other virtual environments, and your own consistency? Like, I'm using a package from scratch, brand new, fresh VN, and it doesn't work. And I'm like, I don't know who wrote these instructions, but following these instructions doesn't give you this result. I don't know how this is possible in computers. It's an isolated VN. What did you do? Oh my goodness. We've over complexified all the wrong things. This is why DevOps engineers make $250 a year and software engineers make $80 a year. This is why. All the intelligence is in the $250 a year people, although I'm not going to argue with that. And all the stupid people are making $80K a year, and they're massively overpaid at that. We got to stop this madness. It's every time I go to run a simple piece of software, I run into these problems. I haven't installed a single piece of software that hasn't had this problem in 5 years. Not one. And then I don't know why Linux isn't more popular. Really? At least you get an executable on Windows, and it almost certainly will kind of work. Like, why can't we use that model? Wouldn't that be better? I don't know. I don't know who needs to hear this. It's an easy problem. Just fix it. Stop making new problems and going, we're going to fix the Conda, Anaconda, Mini Conda, Micro Conda, Conda written in Rust, Conda written in flower language, Conda. I know. Write it in C like a normal person. It ain't that much code. It's not a million lines. I'll have to tell you. Package dependency management, not a million lines of code. Not a million lines of C. Not even close. What are you doing? Why are you inventing new problems? Just stop the madness.